Hi, my name's Chuck. I'm with Pavati Boats. Behind me is the AL-24. It's the first all-aluminum V-drive wakeboarding boat ever built. Built the first one in 2009, the prototype, and refined it, tweaked it, got it to where we were happy with it. And last year was the first year of production. It's all 50 series marine grade aluminum. The hull is there's multiple different thicknesses. The bottom is 1/4 inch, which is way overkill for a wakeboarding boat because of the concern with noise. You know, we got the question I get more than anything probably is noise. So people think of, I guess they call them tinnies here. Like I call them like your grandpa's old fishing boat, real thin, little thin gauge aluminum boats. So. Which are typically noisy, so we went way overkill on the hull with the thickness for noise, and then also because there's so much welding going on this boat compared to any typical aluminum boat. Usually, an aluminum boat is a one-piece bottom and sides, and then there's going to be very little other structures in the inside. There's going to be some seat bases, things like this. If you look at a wakeboarding boat, they've got all the seats, you've got internal ballast tanks, you've got, there's so much more structure going on in there. So there's so much welding going on, there's so much heat that the first boat I built was real wavy because of the heat, because you're laying so much heat on the side. So I basically doubled the weight. So this was 1/4 inch bottom, it's 3/16 on the sides, which is unheard of in almost any aluminum boat. And if you look down the side of this boat, it's super straight. There's no waves. There's absolutely zero body work on this boat. About 40 years ago, my dad started a aluminum sheet metal toolbox company, and that turned into other things. All kinds of accessories for bolted onto semi trucks and big rigs, and then that would pickup trucks and so about 10 years ago, I took over the family business. Right now, we've got about 120 employees, got a 60,000 square foot shop, tons of CNC equipment. We've got 12 engineers on staff right now. We're got a big family, really close-knit family, always been on the water. Tow sports, water sports has been a big part of our, my upbringing. And I always wondered why no one had made an aluminum wakeboarding boat. And basically what I concluded after all my research is that aluminum doesn't look as cool as fiberglass. It's such a looks-driven industry. So who's the coolest guy in town? Coolest guy on the water. So got a lot of combination of stuff here. I worked in some diamond plate in here just to really pop it off and show people that it is aluminum. This is actually painted, and then we come in and sand this off so you get the aluminum comes through. Then we do clear coat it. On the bottom here, you can see instead of just a brushed aluminum, which would show any scuffs or anything if you're running it up on the bank. Part of having an aluminum boat, one of the benefits is you can run it up on the bank, never have to worry about it. You can hit stuff, submerged logs, things like that. So what we've done is actually spun this or jeweled it, but we've turned the entire bottom. So we jeweled the entire bottom, so it gives it a real busy finish. So if you get any scuff or anything, you can't really see it. So it's just a real durable finish, and it's really blingy and looks really cool. So part of building an aluminum boat, there's so much time involved in the boat. There's over 300 hours of welding time alone in the hull. So there's that makes it a high-end boat. So to sell these things, I knew we had to really step it up everywhere around. And if you look at any of the other high-end guys, the fit and finish is, as good as anything you're going to see anywhere. And so we needed to step it up, and I think we've really done it. That's what we've tried to do. You look at all the stitching, the interior, everything on the boat. Made sure to have every option that all the big guys had, plus. So everywhere you look on the boat, there's lights, there's big stereos, super plush, heavy-duty upholstery. Everything's carpeted. built-in trash cans and coolers. I mean, so even the trash cans are aluminum, recycle bin. I've got a built-in cooler. All the ballast tanks are a big one with the aluminum because it is lighter. With the size of this boat, this particular boat is just under 25. It's 2410. So the boat, dry weight of this boat, depending on options, is going to be 3,800 pounds to 4,200 pounds, depending on options. And it's got actually more ballast. So 4,200 pounds of stock ballast is the minimum you can get. You can actually get another belly tank, which will add another 400 pounds. And then with the, there's no pumps on this boat. The original prototype had 6 reversible pumps, and it just took forever with all that weight. So we went with a gate system on this one. It's gravity feed. You can dump this thing in under a minute and a half. You're going to more than double the weight of this boat, and that's going to give you the wake. It's a pro level wake. It'll go toe to toe with any fiberglass boat out there. So with the boat, being dry without the ballast filled, you're going to get a much better slalom wake. You're going to get a boat that's going to perform better. It's going to get better top end, better fuel economy. It's going to be a lot less wear and tear on your rig when you're towing it around. But when you're ready for that weight, when you want that weight, in under 90 seconds, you're going to dump it. Before somebody can strap into their board, you're going to have a pro level weight.